Hello, welcome to the channel. If it's the first time here, we do lots of different things. Music reactions have lately come on. This was not my plan, as I am a member patron to many music reactors. The Charismatic Voice, Seb's Duran, Lost in Vegas, Venusauri. And, I wanted to do original content, and I still do. I feel like my reactions are a little different. It may not be in a good way because I do not edit them. And I don't mean I don't edit them as far as putting bling or whatever in it. I don't edit what I say. And it can be quite funny sometimes because I used to do this all my life. Now I do this because it's better. You learn better that way. Pointing the finger at other people is just toxic. But anyway, speaking of pointing the finger, like people did it, Wayne Staley, and still do, demonizing. I feel like I hit the lottery because my friend Johnny Darko informed me that there is an Alice in Chains song I've never heard. Sea of Sorrow. Kind of embarrasses me in a way. Also kind of makes me really happy because I get to react to it. To Lane. Again, Mad Season. I got to react to Maynard and the Puss for cover of Stevie Nicks, The Chain. So I really thought when I done reaction videos, I would never get to react to my two favorite vocalists, Tool and Chains. So this is a Tool Again Reacts. If you're an Alice in Chains fan, and you have to be, then you already know what a Tool Again is. Obsessive Tool fans, that us normal Tool fans, I call it OGTs, we call the weirdos, or the let's say not weirdos. We're all weird in our own way. The trolls, in other words. So let's dive into Sea of Sorrow. You guys already know where it's from. You know more about it than I do. Lyrics. And got the lyrics pulled up now. If you want to tip the channel, I'm not monetized. I am on disability, but I don't cry about it. I don't ask somebody for nothing. But it is hard to do this. I need better equipment, really. So it adds up too. I have earbuds under this, so you can hear me and I can hear the music at the same time. I literally go in and extract the audio out of the song and line it up to my stops. And it's complicated. It's a really hard way of doing it, but these cheap apps, go back look at my first reactions. Yeah, they're terrible. So yeah, Wayne Staley, Jerry Cantrell, Mike Starr, and Sean McKinney. Can already tell, mind of destruction taste. I choose to stroll among the waste. Amongst the waste, yeah, this is going to be good, so let's go. All right, I've got the lyrics pulled up, and we're going to do this. The video is kind of grainy. I made it that way on purpose for copyright reasons. YouTube likes to give strikes, and I've already got two from the same guy for doing tool videos. Once the strikes are gone, I will address that then. For now, I will speak no more of my feelings beneath, to quote a great vocalist. All right, Sea of Sorrow. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
Destructive
Wow. Already, Sean's tearing them drums up, yo. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't Live at the Moor. This is a. I'll give you some context at the end. This is a. I thought it was. There's actually two different versions, and I must have picked the one that was. That's okay. This is great. So these lyrics, man, I blew them up 3 times, and apparently Lane changes the verse line. Mind of destructive taste is what it says, but that isn't what he said. I choose to stroll among the wastes. That was your heart. Lost in the dark, call out the chase. Walls of thought, strong and high. As my castles crumble with time, I think of you. Oh, yes, I do. Such a crime. I'm assuming this is about Demery, but I'm not positive. It could be about his dad. I wouldn't think so. Lost in your heart. No. No, I imagine it's about Demery. So, fire so far, a Luke Skywalker shit when it's badass in my opinion. And I could probably do it 15 times this video, but I won't do that to the people that get seizures from the lights. So let's get back to it. I'm going to be honest. I have heard that chorus, but none of this song has sounded familiar to me up until this point. So I obviously don't know the words, but I do remember that from the 1900s. So I just want to be honest, as Lane was. I think that's why everybody loved the man. Even the ones that hate him, they got to respect him. If you don't, it don't matter because he's still one of the most relevant vocalists to this day. And he's Tool Army for life, honorary. All of us love him. Never heard a Tool fan that don't love Lane. Got to stop for copyright reasons. I ought to let it play out. But so the lines across my face. I could have a duality there. Why you laugh at my disgrace? I'll never know how far to go to reach that place. It seems like this is more about maybe the press. Yeah, it seems like the second stanza is not about Demery. I've tried not to stoop into that part of Lane's life because he wanted it private, so I respect that. Not saying anyone shouldn't, but I'm the guy that will not put nothing negative about the artists. They're demons. I'm not about that. I don't want to tell you how people died. I want to tell you and celebrate how they lived. And Lane is a beautiful human being. Let's get back to it. Last verse.
You open fire, and your love was true. You open fire, in the smelling silence too. You open
Whoa. Wow. The bravado that man can control is amazing. The power in his voice. He had the strongest vocals in rock ever. And there are some guys who can belt above him. Like the Opiate back in the day when Maynard was in his prime. He could belt above Lane. But he couldn't produce the power Lane does. Which made them I would have loved to see more music of those guys collabing together. That performance is not the only one, by the way. I learned through YouTube comments that a lot of people didn't know about the performance for one and thought that was a one-off for another. No, there's a Dallas show. There's five, only one video though. But the audio is much better. There is Maynard being guest with Alice in Chains on Rooster. And there's a couple different versions of the Opiate. Lane singing with Maynard. So, and this was amazing. Okay, let's talk about Jerry Cottrell for a minute. So underrated as a guitar player. I have looked at many lists of best ever. And why Jerry Cottrell isn't in them lists is beyond me, because that man can make the guitar move you. And it seems to mirror Lane. That the guys were just good together. I respect Jerry for going on with the band. I respect William for stepping up into a part that was impossible to fill and probably never going to lose the stigma as he hasn't. I personally think Jerry should have just went on and maybe changed the name just a little. I know Jerry. Okay, to be fair, even when Lane was alive in his prime, Jerry probably put a little more work into the band. Pencil to the paper and to the grindstone. As Lane wrote a lot of music too, and Lane's the one who inspired Jerry to sing. I realize this. Also, Lane gave Jerry a place to live. Seattle was in that, like, home for musicians or whatever, whatever you call it, a place where they stayed. Can't get the right words. I'm blown away. That guitar solo, wow. This is one of the few songs I've seen them overshine the bass. And Mike, because I like Rotten Apple. Oh, that bass line is so sick. Wow. And it's not a bad thing, but yeah, Sean and Jerry killed it. Absolutely murdered it. Lane, rest in peace, brother. Rock in Paradise. I coined that. I won't copyright strike no one for using it. I'm not saying anyone hasn't used it before, but I've never seen it in context anywhere. Rock in Paradise for rest in peace. But that's how I feel, so that's what I say. I'm not edited, nor was the singer. Much love to Lane. Much love to the Alice in Chains fans. If you're just here watching this and you're not a huge fan of Alice in Chains, then you should be. Or I encourage you to be. It's a rabbit hole you will enjoy following. From late great Tom Petty, Free Ballin'. Alice in Chains Ballin'. All right. Again, there's a link below to tip the channel, get better equipment, or I can quit wearing earbuds under my headphones and listen to it through really good quality. So let's do it, guys. Love each other. Mental health is real. Mental health awareness is necessary. If you want to change the world, you got to be a part of the start. If we don't do something now, then tell me how. Love each other. Love music. It loves you.